Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, and it is a reading for the beautiful sign of Taurus. So, my dear friends, Taurus, please take whatever's good for you, leave the rest of it aside. That being said, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel and you do enjoy the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click onto that subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it is always and greatly appreciated, and I do. Thank you so very much. Also, if ever you do have any questions you would like to contact me, you do have two different ways of doing so. You can either contact me right below into the YouTube description box. You will find my information. Also, you can come into my live reading every night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all the way to midnight. I am here answering your questions. So please do come and join us if ever you do have some questions you just want, an answer to. I'm here for that. So that being said, let's start this reading right away. We're using 3 different decks here. We want to know, beautiful Taurus, you're into a situation of no contact, there's no communication, and you're just really wondering, like we all do all the time. It is human. We want to know, are they thinking of us? Do they miss us? What's going on into their mind? Are we going to reconciliate? What is going on? So I'm here for this, okay? Well, let's go and find out what Spirit has to give us as some information for you, my dear friends Taurus, this week. All right, so I am going to take out 8 cards, and we're going to discuss about them, and then we're going to switch up decks, okay? And here we go. So, all right, so I kind of feel like there's a couple things that went on here. There's a lot of guiltiness. There's a lot of responsibility going on. They feel like they're really sorry. They feel like a lot of this is their fault, is what I'm gathering here from the messages receiving. They don't want to run. They don't want to run away from anything anymore, is what I'm seeing with this message, is that whatever happened during this relationship where they had to run for so long to hide or to tell some lies or to just, kind of show a fake face, if you will, they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to be running. They want everything out to be into the clear. They don't want to have to lie to you anymore. They don't want to have to, sneak around or to just, not talk, not communicate. It's not what they want. And this is why, partially, you're a little bit into no communication right now, into a no contact. But they've done some things to you. They have, and into this relationship, and they feel really guilty about it. They feel as though they have sabotaged this relationship. It's like a self-sabotage, if you will. I have over here that, they sabotaged their life. And this is what they're feeling. When I said we're going to find out what they're feeling, this is it. They feel like they sabotaged this relationship. They feel like, they messed up, and they messed up anything that they had good into their life, and you were the good into their life, and they messed it up. They managed to do this self-sabotage upon themselves, and they are simply destroyed because of that. They're feeling guilty because of that also. They're feeling guilty because they feel the pain that they have. They feel the pain, they feel the damage that they have caused upon you. They did not realize it when you were in the relationship. They did not see, they did not understand how you were feeling. They didn't always see that it was really all their fault. Okay? And so they just didn't see your side of the story. And by not seeing and by having that refusal, they kind of made that self-sabotage. And from there comes the guilt. From there comes the I need to run because I'm being accused of doing something that I did not do or that I did not say. And so I'm just going to run. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not really going to talk. I know I'm going to be into fault. And this is what it is. But this is what they've done. This is all something that they have brought upon themselves. I feel like right now they want you to know that they really, really, really do wish that throughout all of these disagreements, throughout all of these fights that you guys have had, that you would see, that you would understand how they feel, that you would understand The reason why they had to run, the reason why they had to do what they did, the reason why they did some type of self-sabotage. At the time, they were simply not understanding your point of view. They were not understanding what you were trying to say. Sometimes we communicate and the communication is just so unclear. One person hears one thing and the other person hears a completely different other, and the communication kind of stops there because we're in a disagreement. It gets fiery, and there you go. We're left with a bunch of emotions repressed. We're left with a bunch of information that is just not that is not valid, that is not good, and that is creating that self-sabotage over here on both sides. Right now, they want you to know that your love is always going to be there, okay? You're always going to be somewhere into their heart. You're always going to be somewhat inseparable. Doesn't matter what happens, you are always going to have that special place into their heart forever and ever. They do still love you. They will always love you. And they want you to know that. And I feel that it's important for you to have that knowledge. That throughout everything, throughout what they've done, what they've said, sometimes you could get the emotion of, they never really loved me. They don't really care about me, because if somebody loved me and somebody cared about me, why would they do this to me, right? No, they do, and they want you to know that. But they also want you to know that right now, I feel as though they're working. They're working on to this new chapter, okay? They're working on trying to move on. This is what they're doing. So I don't feel as though there's going to be a reconciliation into this case. I really feel like they're just trying to change that. Turn that page, turn that chapter. It's a chapter that they sabotaged, they did a lot of wrong to, and they don't feel like they can necessarily repair it. So for that reason, they are trying right now to turn the page onto that. They're trying to take their responsibilities in hands. They're trying to take care of any financial and emotional needs that they have right now. This is what they're working on. This is what they're doing. So if you're wondering what they're doing, this is it. They're taking care of themselves. They're putting back their life together. They do not believe that they could fix anything with everything that they have done to you, but they do want you to know that they do love you so very much. Let me get a little bit of clarity over here by Spirit. Let's go and see what Spirit has to say over here, my dear friends, Taurus. Spirit, this is what they're doing. They're trying to balance out things right now, okay? This is about how divine timing is going to do exactly what it needs to do. So, if anything changes onto the path at some time, that will be called that beautiful divine timing. But for this moment, we are seeking to be with ourselves right now. We're seeking to do a little bit into that hermit mode. Because of everything, because we need to heal. We don't really want to work on anything right now. The only thing that we're willing to work on is ourself. We're willing to work on our needs, where we are, what is good for us, how we need to move along with all of this, because we're feeling lonely. We're feeling like we're lacking something and we're not able to fulfill it. Let me go and get a couple little message here from the heart for you. Spirit, please do give me some messages for our friends Taurus over here. I need some messages, please, from Spirit for the sign of Taurus. Please give me some message. I wish that you can understand that this was a difficult decision for me. And in fact, I am still struggling with it. And that is a beautiful message of love. And I think it pretty much resumes everything I've been telling you for the following minutes. You just would not understand what I'm going through right now. Most days, your partner doesn't even really understand what's going on. They're just feeling overwhelmed by everything right now. And to conclude, sometimes they kind of kept the wrong company around to interfere with this beautiful connection. And this is coming with that self-sabotage. And this is how they sometimes self-sabotage themselves into their relationships. And so this, my dear friends Taurus, does conclude your reading. I hope that you did enjoy. Overall, altogether, there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of responsibility, there's a lot of sabotage, there's a lot of trying to find oneself. You need to know that you're always going to be, special into their heart. I don't believe there's going to be a reconciliation. We're into hermit mode now, trying to turn the page because we've just created so much pain, so much hurt, so much sadness that we need to move on forward. They just really wish that you could understand that it's really difficult for them. It was not an easy decision. They are still struggling with it to this day. And they really, really wish that you could understand what they're going through right now. So if you do have any questions and you would like to come and join me into a live reading every night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all the way to midnight, I'm here answering your questions. If you have not yet subscribed or clicked the like button, please do so to show your support to the channel. I do thank you also. I'm wishing you much strength, much love, many, many blessings sent your way. And I will be seeing you soon. Thank you so very much for listening once again and being there.